Yeah, well, Wolf, you can hear it. In fact, when the announcement was being made, you could hear some cars actually beginning to beep their horns. And I think there has been this tension over the last 24 hours, and even before that, with a lot of critics especially demanding more details about his health. Officials had repeatedly said that he wasn't doing well, that he was fighting for his life. And so those critics have been saying, are they lying to us? Is he already dead? And finally, even a lot of his supporters saying, we need to see him, we need to hear him. We don't even know if he's really in charge. You know, we spoke to some supporters who said, I'm a Chavez supporter. Until he comes out and says that what he definitely wants me to do is follow Maduro, I'm not going to. So you got to wonder, what are those people going to do in the absence of that kind of confirmation? Again, polls say that Vice President Maduro will win elections if they're held in the next 30 days, and I think that that's the very likely case. But it is a good question to ask going forward, what kind of a president will he be? A lot of Chavez's support has come from the poorer neighborhoods, and it's those social policies that have gotten him that support. So it's logical to think that Maduro would have to follow those same policies to a certain degree. On the other hand, a lot of the benefits that Chavez has extended, for example, to Cuba are very unpopular here. With his charisma, with his personality, he could pull it off. We don't know if Maduro will be able to pull off some of those less popular policies, and it might, in fact, mean that a closer relationship with the United States could eventually develop, Wolf.
Shasta, have you heard any word about a funeral, a state funeral? Will it be a major state funeral inviting leaders from all over the world, or will it be more of a private funeral, a private ceremony? Any indication what we can expect in the coming days?
We don't have those details yet. I would expect something considerable. This is a Latin America very different from one that we had even 10 years ago. There are a lot of left-leaning leaders who may not share all of the sort of socialist ideologies that Chavez had, but who have a strong history together. Even Brazilian President Dilma Rousseff, who's a lot stricter on human rights and has much more sort of pro-trade policies. These leaders will come together. They have a strong past together. So you can expect all of Latin America will be coming and sharing in the funeral here, and sharing in this history that so many people think that Chavez improved and really brought so many people out of poverty. They will be celebrating that history, Wolf.
He was suffering for a long time from cancer, but it was always intriguing to me and perplexing why he always went to Cuba for the surgeries, even though there are excellent hospitals in Caracas, in Venezuela. Was it simply that he didn't trust the doctors in his own home country, or he was more comfortable in Cuba? What was the explanation that they publicly gave, Shasta, and what do we really know?
Well, Wolf, there wasn't a great public explanation, but I think we all take for granted the reason he went to Cuba is because that's where his treatment would be totally private. You can't get that kind of privacy in Venezuela. There will be leaks. Cuba is the one place where information is very closely controlled. You may remember the former Brazilian President Lula offered him to go seek treatment in Brazil. They have excellent facilities. Lula himself was treated for cancer there. But no, Hugo Chavez went to Cuba, and it's widely understood that he did that so that nobody would know any details about his condition, about his treatment, unless he and the government wanted them to be known, Wolf.
Shasta Darlington, stand by.